I met with a friend that I hadn't seen for probably I hadn't seen him since before Christmas. Obviously with lockdown, you're not able to sort of meet up with anyone. Went for a little walk around sort of Soho today. We got a little bit of food, had a little takeaway and was eating that whilst walking around. And it is so bizarre seeing the place just absolutely empty. I mean, you're walking around Soho. I love Soho normally. It's buzzing, there's just always stuff going on. There's always people going around. There's a real sort of energy to the place. And you're just walking down the streets and you're literally not seeing a single person on there. And it just feels so weird that that's the world we're living in. I'm just about to do my first thing on Clubhouse. I'm chatting in like this hairdressing open talk, talking about like why it's important to be online. And I'll be honest, I'm actually really pretty nervous right now. My heart's pounding. I've got my list of things that I want to sort of say and things I want to talk about. But yeah, about to start any second.
But look, whilst we wait for everything, welcome along. This is the third, isn't it, Leah? I believe of our hairdressing open talk. We started these 3 weeks ago.
Hi Elliot, hi everyone, I'm Elliot. I am a barber based in central London. I create content online, mainly on YouTube and TikTok. Thanks for having me.
And you've done some marvellous stuff on TikTok, I have to say.
You're in complete control of the story and how it's distributed. Gone are the days of like just getting a page in Creative Head or Hairdresser's Journal and only getting that limited amount of space. You can distribute it everywhere. You can go podcast, you can go YouTube, and you can go as in-depth and as broad or as narrow as you want to, and you can keep talking about it to a group of people that really, really love what you're talking about. I wish I had videos of my granddad and my dad. I've got no idea really what they did and the things that they did. So it's realistically now we're the start of our families because everything that we're doing is documented. So it's about documenting and getting out more. Tips, as what I would say, is create something long form, like a podcast, like a show, where you're answering Q&A, chop them all down to, put them onto YouTube as a long form content, then chop them down into smaller parts. You can have then 10 or 15 segments for Instagram, for Facebook, for TikTok. Whoa, I was so nervous then. I've got like 2 million followers on TikTok and I was so nervous. I'm sorry, thank you for everyone.
I'll tell you what, to actually get up and do this, and I think every one of you that's just listening to this will really understand the pressure of actually having all these ears listening to just your words. And I thought that was so good to hear, Elliot. I thought you'd done great there. And I think there were some really interesting points to discuss. So,
Feeling fresh again with new haircut, new shave. Tell you what, it was a bit of a dodgy shave then. I think I had a bad batch of blades because I had to use 3 different blades during that shave and all of them felt blunt. And as you can see, well, probably you can't see, but in the video, it was like I got like blood spots all over my face and it was actually really quite sore tonight. I tell you what, I got so nervous earlier before doing that thing on Clubhouse. I was sweating beforehand. I haven't really felt like that before. Like I got a little bit agitated, and then when it came on, I sort of fumbled the lines of the first part of it. I think I'm going to look back on the video and sort of, well, you'll already have seen it, but I reckon I spoke 100 miles an hour. I think I had so much stuff that I wanted to sort of get across, and to be honest, I could have spoke for like probably an hour on it because it's stuff that I'm passionate about, but then trying to cram into 3 minutes, you want to make sure you're providing value. Whether it came across well or not, I don't really know, but it was a fun experience. I'm definitely interested in trying to do more stuff on Clubhouse. It'll be quite fun to see how it goes. I feel like it made me aware that I'm very much more comfortable. There are longer format, or when like what I'm doing now in terms of just being able to edit, so I can just sort of pause, I can sort of chop a little bit out of it. It feels more relaxed. When it's live and it has to be done there and then, and you've got no fumbling. It was like, okay, well, I've just got to stop it. I've just got to carry on. I can't stop. But received confirmation today of meeting with VaynerTalent. Very excited for that 15-minute meeting with a guy who I've watched on Gary V's YouTube channel quite a lot. I think it's with Nick Dia. The vision is to create a whole range of shops across London, barber shops, roll them out across London, potentially further. So the whole goal for the social media is to create enough awareness to have an unlimited supply of clients coming in, and then also to create an unlimited amount of barbers and hairdressers that want to be attracted to me, to then roll out a business and then build a brand around Elliot, but also the brand around the shops. So that's been the whole reason why
creating social media, getting involved with, well, I came across the content model, that deck. It was like June 2019, and since then I've been really sort of implementing that and going hard with content, and I guess over the last 10 months or so it's started to resonate, and yeah, it's been an awful lot of fun, and I kind of feel like I'm aware at the moment I need some help. Amazing, thank you so much. Brilliant. No, it's no problem, thanks a lot. All the best, my friend, have a good day. You're out.
Well?
So,
Well?
no deal. For any of you that don't know, Gary Vee is he runs a media agency in the States. He's like the CEO of this company. It's like a 1,000-person company, I think is what it is. He posts a lot of content online, sort of, I guess it is motivational in the way he says things, but he's not like a motivational speaker. A lot of the stuff he puts out is like super practical. He's the whole reason as to why I started putting content out, and the way that I put it out, he's got like this 64-page deck of how to create content. So if any of you are thinking or wondering how to put out content, go and look on there because it's fantastic. It's on his website. He's the whole reason why any of this has been going on. I had a meeting with their talent agency yesterday, and I thought I'd take a time before recording to collect my thoughts on it, really see. I was going to sort of do like an initial reaction after, but I think I wanted to just sort of let it sort of sink in, and what the actual feedback from it was. And really it was a really positive thing. What they're going for at the moment is sort of like Charlie D'Amelio level, like that sort of influencer. And I'm not referring to myself as an influencer in that way. I'm never going to be called myself an influencer. I don't ever want to be referred to as an influencer. But that's sort of the level they're talking at. But they love the way that I sent them some things about myself, and piqued their interest. From what the guy who was saying, who is someone I've watched on a load of the videos, he's obviously I think they probably had a chat with Gary, which that blows my mind, that the fact that Gary Vee sort of potentially even knows who I am. Gave me like some real good feedback. So I think over the next 12 months, are going to be a very interesting period of time. I think now it's just a case of just being consistent with content and just keep trying to provide value as much as possible to you guys, really. Obviously I want to sort of like keep growing because that sort of helps everything, but obviously the main thing is providing value to you guys that are actually watching and engaging in the stuff now, because you're the guys that I actually care about. Like, I'd rather keep you guys happy rather than try and get everyone to come and follow me. That's not really what it's about. It's I really want to build that relationship with you guys that are watching now. So yeah, so I think the next period of time we can get someone on board to help out with creating the content, and it's just going to be a matter of just going and staying super consistent with it and just pumping loads and loads of stuff out. Quality stuff out though, hopefully.
Out. Oh my god, mate!
I'm joking.
Me too. You are proper soaking, aren't you?
After talking about it last week, I did end up deciding to sort of click onto the TikTok Creator Fund again, just see if it had made any difference, see if the algorithm got better off. Because obviously when I did it last time, it just sort of like views completely plummeted off, and I was getting like, wow, not anywhere near enough money to justify the lack of views. Signed up for it again, and then like instantly my page just completely died. Like, I was getting no views, no followers. It was bizarre. The last time that I hadn't got a video over sort of like 100,000, or when it was in like the tens of thousands, I was looking, was like in September. And then I posted 5 videos, all of them were like low, like none of them hit 100,000. And I kept it on for like 2 days. I was like, okay, we'll see if it takes a bit of time to get used to it and to sort of get some normality back to it. And again, just like the whole time, just completely flat and did nothing. And so I decided to click off it, and then all of a sudden everything just jumped back up and went straight back to normal. It's bizarre. It's like obviously they've given you this sort of
tool to be able to try and create some money or earn some money, but actually it's not feasible in the real world. It doesn't actually work. So I turned it off, and then also all those videos that were doing shit, they just jumped up again, and everything seemed to start to go better. It's sort of like you could see like in the analytics where it was just like a normal flat line of where everything was, and also just went just straight down those 2 days, and then it took like, and then it's just gradually gone back up sort of to normal now. So we've got these prints on the bed. So these are this. Let me see. So this is a pack of 3, which I got from the guy. Well, actually, it's the name of the brand is called Tom Pigeon, but it's actually a woman who is Tom Pigeon, the brand. So these are 3 here. We're going to put them on the wall here, I think. Got this one, which is slightly bigger. So these are like an A2 print, and then this one is slightly bigger than that. I think we're going to put that on the wall, sort of here. And we also got this. I got this one, but also where it's grey, got another one where it's like a rusty colour, so I think it's a pretty similar colour to what it is there. I think maybe we might put them sort of like either side of the wall there, or one here and then one there. We've got these sort of little magnet things, which are actually quite cool. As opposed to putting them in frames, you put them magnets, so it keeps the weight on it, and then there's just like a little bit on the top. At the moment I've only got 4 of these sort of things, so I'm going to take it off that one, put it on these 3, and then try and put them up on the wall now. So just got them up. They actually look a bit smaller than I thought they were going to look. But actually they look pretty cool on the wall, look really smart. And those things are actually super easy to put on actually. I think they're quite a good result. Then we decided to put this in the wall here, because I think it's a bit of a different colour than what these are. It's a bit brighter than what they are. So I think we've tried to separate the room, put them in the hallway there. And here we've got, will we ever be able to put this rug back down in the living room? Since we've got Luna, we've obviously had to put that up because she likes to wee on certain surfaces like that. So hopefully one day we'll be able to get that back down. Thanks for watching today, guys. Have a brilliant rest of your day. Much love, Elliot.